Guten Morgen.
Imagine over 700 German language students
Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles.
at Tom Mboya University in Homa Bay.
We are training students in the German language so that they can take up job and study opportunities in Germany.
The brains behind this initiative, Principal Secretary for Interior, Dr. Raymond Omolo.
I was struggling to make ends meet. I see it a big opportunity for me to fly outside the country.
Maybe July, August, as soon as the paperwork is done, they should be able to fly to Germany.
I would like to be a mechanic over there.
On our back home segment, more investment opportunities with King's Developers.
This is a reliable company to invest in.
Emmanuel Ngala, who hails from Rusinga Island, is one of the 710 German language students at Tom Mboya University, Homa Bay, on the final stretch of their studies as learning foreign languages continues to attract many youths as a pathway to securing overseas jobs.
I'm learning German language because I would like to secure a job in Germany through this program. Second, I'm not from a good background. My father died long time ago, so I thought through this program I would get a better life to improve the life we have back at home, to uplift the family.
I would like to be musician.
Where's München?
Musician is down here.
Oh, you want to go down here?
Yeah.
And he is raring to go.
It's obvious. Everybody would have anticipated to go as soon as possible. But I can't wait. I can't wait even now. If I'm told you, hey, Emmanuel, just pack and let's go, I'll go. But we've done A1 exam, we've done A2 exam, and we've passed. So I'm looking forward to the B1 exams that is around the corner. And I believe, I promise, and I believe in myself that I'll pass the exam and secure a job in German.
Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles, über alles.
The first cohort of 710 students from the original 1,000 who started in September 2024 are preparing for the final B1 level proficiency exams before the end of July. Irene Kwamboka is the principal of the German language training program.
Bereitet oder? Ich habe mich für die Prüfung vorbereitet. We are very proud of them. When they came in, they were not, of course, even able to say even one word in German. It is our joy and pride to see them now at a level where they can express them so freely. They are able to perform plays, they are able to make presentations and everything else which is required at the B1 level. So we are very hopeful that they are going to pass the exams.
Ich möchte später in Deutschland reisen. I'm eager to die in German.
It costs about 140,000 Kenya shillings to undertake the 6-month course per student, with tuition fees being about 90,000 to 100,000 shillings, exam preparation fees 15,000 shillings, and examination fees 25,000 shillings. The organization that has been given clearance to assess the students and issue certificates is known as INLEGAS. Its headquarters is in Germany.
We're working here in Kenya since last year, April, and we established a monthly examination rhythm. We collaborate in the meantime with a lot of institutions. We organize and execute language examinations for them to transfer skilled Kenyan workers to Germany. Germany needs a lot of skilled workers. Yeah, this is a big problem for our economy. With Tom Mboya, for instance, at the moment 710 students waiting for exams, and we are just organizing. It's a huge work to organize this. We have to qualify examiners, we have to qualify the teachers, so that we have capacities to examine this amount of students.
Sie heißt Thika. Ja. Vielleicht.
Successful students will have apprenticeship opportunities in Germany in various fields including healthcare, ICT, banking, engineering, plumbing and electrical work.
Starting from maybe July, August, as soon as they're done with the exams, as soon as the paperwork is done, everything that needs to be put in place is done, they should be able to fly to Germany. And some of them are going to do Ausbildung, which is a work-study program. So they study for some hours and also work for some hours.
I would like to be a mechanic over there.
Students in this program come from humble backgrounds and receive full sponsorship through an initiative known as Widows Empowerment Program, founded by the Principal Secretary for Internal Security and National Administration, Dr. Raymond Omolo.
For the German students, we actually use the Widows Empowerment Program structure to identify the students who are doing German in Tom Mboya University. So once the students are done with all the levels of exam up to B1, that is A1, A2 and B1, they'll be able to travel to Germany to work. And you see, once a child comes from a certain community and goes out there to work, he'll plow back to the community. So we are also trying to lift communities, not just an individual, but also communities.
What we are looking into when we are picking the beneficiary for the German language program at Tom Mboya University was there are to be Form 4 graduate with a minimum of C minus, and then you have to be below 35 years, because that was a requirement that we were given. For you to get a job in Germany, they need a young workforce. We are also categorical. You must also come from a widows group.
The German program was born by the Widows Empowerment Program. And most of them were complaining about their children being jobless. Some of them were complaining that they've finished school and they've gone to college and there are no jobs. So we decided to pick most of their children to the German program.
Apart from the building houses to the widow, we identify the disabled within the group and we provide them with clutches. And also we pay school fees for the new student of the widows.
If I look back to where I came from, things were not that easy. I was jobless. After completing my high school, I didn't have enough money to proceed. And so when I had a lot of problems, I didn't know where to go to, this opportunity came. So I grabbed it with my own hands. It came to me through a Widows Empowerment Program. It's a widows group back in Kisumu County.
I am from Busia County. I see it a big opportunity for me to fly outside the country, because it will be my first time flying outside the country. And I believe that it is not just a matter of flying there, but also flying there knowing that I'm after something helpful in my life and that can better my future as well.
Kenya and Germany have a memorandum of understanding on labor migration meant to facilitate orderly and safe movement of skilled workers from Kenya to Germany. Hence, the language training initiative supports the government's labor migration vision.
I believe this program will change the situation back home because in Germany I'll get that chance to earn money from the job that I'll be working from, so that I can help my family back in Kenya.
We are not only teaching them the language, but in the course of the study, we are also teaching them how to survive outside there. We are teaching them financial literacy. We are teaching them so many things about culture so that they don't get a culture shock when they get there.
Apart from German, other languages that are becoming increasingly popular among the youths as a pathway to securing jobs abroad include French, Chinese, and Japanese. Tom Mboya University, Homa Bay, currently has the highest number of German language students in the country.
The world is a global community. Therefore, the only way you can empower people is not only basic skills that they know, whether they know plumbing, whether they know wiring, whether they know engineering, whether they know survey, whether they know what. If you don't have a language, the first line of contact, you cannot even get a job.
His Excellency, Mr. President William Samoei Ruto, has talked about jobs outside Kenya, specifically Germany, and I'm very happy I'm one of the people who will be securing jobs in Germany. It's a dream come true, for I see it working.
A rare Daring Abroad initiative indeed, and we will be tracing their journey all the way from the villages to Germany.
Kenya's real estate sector is growing at a rapid pace, with thousands seizing the opportunity to be first-time home owners or achieve passive income. Out of this, a trend that has unsurprisingly emanated is the overconcentration of most development projects around major cities. But one developer is going out of its way to ensure a balance in economic growth within the country in Matters Construction. With over 40 projects spread all across the country, Kings Developers has created a niche of providing variety to its clientele, a practice they've done for close to 21 years. And one real estate investor who appreciates this is Thika native Joseph Njuguna. Joseph, who is a researcher with Kenya Agriculture and Livestock Research Organization, KALRO, says he has always wanted to own property but longed to invest in a development that is both world-class and located within his area of residence. So, when Kings broke ground at Kings Orchid, one of their latest developments and situated in Thika town, this was more than an answered prayer.
I learned about Kings online. I was searching for companies dealing with the project, and then I happened to see a banner, Kings banner at Thika. Then I got interested, and when I contacted the personnel for the Kings, I was able to be given details on what they do, what they have done, and the project they have in various parts of this country. This is my first time I'm interacting with the Kings. I can say so far the experience has been good. Workers there have been very good in terms of providing the necessary information. And I am happy so far with the interaction I've had with the Kings. Real estate, I think, is a good investment in terms of long term, because it will be able to take care of inflation. The value would go up with the time. So it's a good investment where one can put money, probably for earning some income, or even living in that house as a personal house. So unlike other investment opportunities, I think estate to me is the best. I considered the project they have undertaken and the projects they have completed, and I realized they have done quite a number of projects successfully, major projects, and I felt like this is a reliable company to invest in terms of delivering what they promise. So it's more to do with what I was able to see from their previous project. So and then I got interested, and so far so good.
Now, a bit about Kings Orchid.
Kings Orchid is one of our projects which, when we decided to build, we wanted something accessible to Kenyans. You know, for a while there, home ownership was a journey where people would think it's not very much attainable, and you needed a lot of funds to have it. Even just having property was a story for people. So we wanted to close that gap. And how do you close that gap? It's by ensuring that the prices match and are able and are accessible to every citizen in Kenya. And that's what actually we had in mind. And that's the reason why we have a property which is 1 million Kenyan shillings, and people cannot believe 1.5. It's actually possible. All the houses will have high-speed lifts. There's a perimeter boundary wall, there's cobble pavements, there's a borehole, there's parking for all houses. There will be shared parking for a few houses. There's also a community hall where you don't want to host people in your house, so you can be able to now just host people at the community hall. There will also be a shopping center, so it's a one-stop shop. This is another community that we are actually creating, because one of our fortes is actually building communities. So we're actually building another community in Thika.
And when it comes to quality,
quite impressive. I think the finishing quite good, what anyone would expect. Well done, and I have no doubt that if all the projects are completed that way, no doubt people would have no problem, and that would be very good.
What you can find in King's Orchid, number one, a studio, that's 1 million Kenyan shillings. Then there's a 1-bedroom at 1.5 million. Then there's a 2-bedroom standard, that's at 3.4 million. Then there's a 2-bedroom master ensuite at 4.08. And then there's a 3-bedroom master ensuite at 4.8 million. Construction is ongoing. The good thing about us is that we build as we sell, and so we usually invite clients. As we are building, they are paying. So you're able to do a lipa pole pole kind of a situation where you don't really feel that you are overwhelmed with the price. It looks like it's 4.8 million. But if you do a deposit, then every month you're paying 100 Gs or 280. It's curated for everybody. So you're able to really relax as you pay for your next home, for your next investment. And our portfolio speaks for itself, because we know we are not a developer who's just been here for 1 year, 1 month. We've been here for over 21 years. Actually, it's our 21st year. So we're able to really do the cost calculations, and also remember the fact that we are a trial group of companies. So we're able to really facilitate and incorporate everything so that it can benefit you, the client.
I think reliability is a major aspect, and if they have completed a major project elsewhere, we are fully confident that this project will be completed from their reputation, what they have been able to achieve. So going by that, one would not have any doubt that this project will be delivered.
Joseph is more than satisfied with his decision to invest in King's Developers, given the potential of the town. His hope is that this serves as an example to others to think beyond major cities when it comes to matters investments.
Being a Thika person and one of the fastest growing town and likely to become a city soon, I think it's worth it because of the future prospect for Thika and Kiambu County in general, in terms of what we expect in the future.
The importance about the location in Thika is that it's centrally placed. Because of where Thika Road is, you're able to really access the project very fast. And also the fact that it's actually just along the road, it's not really hidden. It's strategically placed where if you're looking to do a business, you're able to do that. If you just want your communal, your everyday life to be quite easy, the location is perfect for you.
And to anyone still on the fence,
it's good for people to consider real estate because of its stability, its future. I think it's a good way of investment, considering all other opportunities. And I think the experience I have with Kings, I cannot regret. So it's worth considering interacting with them and seeing how you can work together. It's a good opportunity. I see very bright future with these projects, and I hope in future I'll be able to invest even more with them. I know so far so good. So it's a good experience so far, and I believe it will be the case up to the end.